Hi, it's Mr. Cat, and thank you for clicking on this video, and welcome to a story time. Today is about the video of drunk guy tries to fight a bunch of kids, pushes wife to ground, or girlfriend, whatever, I don't know what I read. It's somewhere along those lines, basically. But, the reason why I'm doing the story time is because I said I would do one, and it was pretty interesting, the story as well, that came along with this. Very funny, not gonna lie. Sorry about the quality of the video that was actually of it. I did not record it. I was actually off the side, off screen, and so I didn't record for some reason. I did getting that footage though, and that was the max amount I could get for some reason. So there it is. Now then, we're starting it off. There was a group of kids, around 15, 16. None of them were 18 or over. There was one 17-year-old, and that was it, really. And they were on the path of nice and calming woods. Right there's a beach around that area if you go down far enough. And then right around the corner from the beach there's rocks, which is where I did a few rock videos with. We're talking about the beach. The beach was at high tide at that time. There's a lot of water and streams around that area, and if you look at them, you can tell if they're high tide or not, because if they're high tide, everything else will be high tide. And whenever it was on the beach and it was high tide, there's very little room. There's very little room to begin with, and all that. So there was about 13 or 14 different kids here. And there is a drunk guy, and he had his wife and daughter with him, and the kids went around the daughter, and then the guy got mad, is what I've heard. I was not there to witness it, nor was anybody that I was with at the time was there. We were just in that remote location, and they just happened to told us it. And it's actually right by a school as well, the Nice and Calming Woods, an elementary school, and in front of it there's apartments. That's where the one guy went, they say. So we have Alan with us, and he is 18. He is old enough and legal and all that, and maybe if we get him, then maybe the guy will listen. Like work everything out all nicely. However, when he was walking up, the drunk guy walked up as well, in a little weird drunk fighting stance. I don't know really what to call it, but it looks like a monkey walking, is what it looks like. It looks like Harambe's trying to walk. It doesn't look nice. Meaning that he knew fair well what he has done, and what he was going to walk over for. That's not even the best part. They argue, and Alan is very nice at first. The drunk guy, not so much. Very loud, and causes a couple other neighbors to come, and his daughter is outside the entire time. He also decides to say that Al will not fight him because he is not a man, and the drunk guy is. The drunk guy said that Alan isn't man enough to do it. It was very funny to me, because, one, you're drunk, two, you're trying to fight a bunch of kids. You're not being a hero when you're trying to fight almost 20 kids at once, and all you have is you and your wife. It's not, it comes from the drunk heart, I guess? I guess. But it's not, it sounds, I get you're trying to be heroic and all that, but it's not, you're not going to win this fight no matter what you do. So, a couple of the other neighbors come out. It was this guy and his wife, and they were really nice to us and everything. And drunk guy, of course, being drunk and white trash and everything. He, of course, is rude to them. The husband's the husband that came out, that was all nice to us and everything. He was really nice to all of us and all that. His wife was talking to the drunk guy and all that. And then a little bit later, he decides, the drunk guy, his wife, girlfriend, or whatever, got annoyed enough and went in Alan's face. And the drunk guy, being dumb and drunk, of course, and even more white trash, of course, decides to take her, do a karate stance, and throw her to the ground. If you want to go see the video of that, he is in a neon yellowish greenish shirt, and his wife is in a white shirt. It's kind of hard to see, but if you know what you're looking for, it's pretty nice. And after that, it was basically the drunk guy said, "Want to see me in the streets? Then we'll fight for real." So Alan, being sarcastic and not gonna lie, that was really funny to me. He walked into the middle of the street. Luckily, there were no cars and all that. He walked in the middle of the street and said, "Alright, I'm here. Now what?" It was just something sarcastic, which I just love. Sarcasm's just something humorous to me. It's so humorous. Then the guy eventually went away because we got annoyed enough. And the entire time, the drunk guy was pointing with his right hand. And everything else. He was doing everything with his right hand, meaning that he was right-handed. And at the end, when he tried to get him and Alan, the drunk guy tried to shake Alan's hand to resolve it and everything. He tried to shake with his left hand, the drunk guy. While he was clearly right-handed, trying to shake with his left hand. So, that was, oh god. As soon as I noticed, I'm just like, oh god, please let him know this. But luckily he did and all that. We ended up, like, high-fiving the one guy. The guy that came out, and, like, we thanked him and his wife and all that. They were really nice people and all that. The drunk guy and his wife, not so much. When we were talking to Alan afterwards, he said that he smelled and reeked of beer, and when we turned around to go watch him walk back, he was stumbling a lot. He kind of had some slurred speech while he was arguing, and looked like he had some issues trying to walk, and all that. He just had like a drunk guy stance, and it was a nice one. It was a nice one. Not gonna lie. So far I haven't seen him again, and I haven't really been outside that much. If I see him, we see him, oh well, I guess. I don't really mess with him unless he, like, starts something. And if he does, expect a video and a story time on that. Oh god, I got quite a few subs from that video, actually. I am really happy about that. It did get me a few things and all that, so... it was really nice to get that. To get more subs for once. It was nice. That's basically that's summarized for the most part. That is what happens. I didn't leave any important details. I do not believe. I am 98% sure I did not leave any crucial details out. Yeah, that's about it. So, if you do like this video, please let me know by leaving a like, comment, and of course, subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to leave comments for Q&As, and also, don't forget to leave them down English. Don't forget to leave comments about what kind of videos I should do next, and neat places I can explore in certain games like Fallout. Because it's just this big open world place, and there's a lot of exploration involved into it and all that other stuff. So you can go help me and all that, and we can do have plans for videos. and actually do something that I know what I'm doing for once, and what I'm getting into at least. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Google Plus, and Clash Royale and PewDiePie's Tuber Simulator. Also, don't forget to donate to me on Patreon. Uh, Go watch the video on that if you haven't. And it will tell you more in depth of how to donate to Patreon for me, and everything else about it. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.